85, 85, 85, 85, 85, Church of Sunday, 85. Yeah. This is Selects. You can find me at Selects.me. Selects.me. Yeah, Selects.me. Yeah. Share these videos. Get them out there. Get them out there. Get them. Come on. Get them out there. Get these videos out. Come on. Get them out there. So I'm kind of reeling off that last video I did. If you've been doing what I asked about, watching these videos in succession, you understand what's going on. Watch them in succession. Please. Watch them in succession, kind of like a book. Like a book. And, because you can sit down, you can watch this video, and then you go to maybe watch 2 or 3, and then it's okay. You start at 1 and going to 2 and going to 3 and going to 4. And, I guess, what sparks my mind right now, this second, I let somebody watch one of my videos here because, I had to bounce it off somebody about all this kind of stuff, and I was sitting there talking, and he goes, oh, well, maybe when you talk about this, you should say, well, my opinion, because if you say it like that, you might offend somebody else that believes something different. I'm not here to offend anybody because it make feel that anybody's bad about what they're doing. That's not it. That's not it at all. I'm not trying to here to make feel bad because I have this deep-rooted religious belief. And, you don't need to feel bad about that. What you might need to think about it is differently. Because everything in life is how we should think, feel, and believe. And however you think, feel, and believe about it is how it will be for you. So if you continue down that thought pattern of it, then that's how things are going to be for you. But if you kind of step out a little bit and say, wait, hold on a minute. I told this story before in one of my other videos about this one time, this Latter-day Saint guy. There's a Latter-day Saint guy. He came knocking at my door. There's a Latter-day Saint guy. He came knocking at my door. And I got into this conversation with this guy. There's a Latter-day Saint guy. And we went back and forth. And I said, no, and I was allowing the Spirit to speak through me. And he'd sit there and, he's got his version and they got their book too. And what they think and what they believe and what they think and what they believe because they got their little book and we're right and everybody else is wrong. And they got the thing on the planet that everybody ought to do because we got big, whatever, okay? Whatever the reasons are, whatever it is, it's just another religion that has caused what? Division. Religion is causing division, eh? Religion is causing division. Think about this statement. Does religion create unity? Does it? No. It's kind of ironic. Has religion created unity? No, it's created division. How many versions of Christianity are there, right? And they're all divided too, So when you think, you stop and you think about it, and you stop and think about that. The fact that religion has not created unity, that should give you pretty good indication. That should give you pretty good indication of where and what religion has done. Religion has been established, like I say, for the to serve whoever they felt that it needed to serve. Right? We're gonna follow our little thing, Christianity, but we're gonna refine it and we're gonna change it a little bit and we're gonna write our own version and this is what's right. Okay? This is what's right. This one, No. Religion has created that division. So, being a part of religion, it's not like the whole thing about this video is like my point with what I do with all my videos. These are not made to make people feel bad that what they're doing is wrong. maybe the only thing, like I say, everything in life is how you used to think, feel, and believe about it. And however you used to think, feel, and believe about it is going to how it's going to be for you. Till you decide to maybe think, differently. If religion has not created unity and you're a part of religion, then maybe it might be good to maybe kind of change your direction, and think a little bit differently about it. And the most important thing I know right down to the very core of my very soul, what God wants. I'll tell you what God wants, and I don't think there's anybody out there disagree with me. Nope, sorry. Nope, sorry. I don't think there's anybody out there going to disagree with me. When I say, I know what God wants, and I know what God wants, well, they're very different from my heart, my soul. God wants unity. God wants unity. God wants us to come together and love each other as one. When you think about it, there's that commandment, love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay, so in one of my other videos, love. There's several videos in there where I talk about loving yourself. The importance of that, but loving your neighbor. There's many things that have caused division in our world. We're kind of sticking with one of the things right here was about religion, causing division, and the point of religion is never really caused unity. It's like so many people are out there that are searching for some type of direction towards something. When you don't need all the confusion of which one we choose. There's this one, there's this one, and there's so many different things to choose. When if we come down to the bare bones basic of the matter of the fact that, it makes it real simple and easy. Just start having a relationship with God. Easy. That's it. And for you, 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 for all you, start somewhere. Having a relationship with God through prayer and meditation. I had somebody I know that told me, you should go to church. You should go to church. Yeah, you should go to church, and I'm like, okay, there's one thing about going to church that I never found, I honestly haven't yet to this day to actually find a church out there that talks about having a relationship with God through prayer and meditation. I did go to this one where everybody kind of sat around and meditated there, and they were meditating with God. So I kind of did, but it was a little kind of strange. But it was still, they were meditating with God. So many of the churches out there just don't teach having a relationship with God through prayer and meditation. And this person that told me, you should go to church. You go to church. I asked him, I said, well, let me ask you a question. I said, just be honest with me. It's cool. There's no judgment here. And I asked him, I said, do you pray to God? Do you have a relationship with him? Do you talk to him? Do you pray? And he's like, and he was honest with me, and I respect that. He said no. So what is church really doing for you if you're not having a relationship with God? I tell you, you're just going through the motions, in the way that I see it, in my opinion. You can be all inspired and singing glory, glory, and then think that is doing it for you, but you're missing out on one of the most important aspects that you can have as a human being and as a creation on this planet, and that's having a relationship with God and going through what you need to do for self-realization, and the way that you get through to coming to the point of self-realization in your life is having a relationship with God on a consistent and a persistent level. Consistent and persistent level. And I talked about that in some of my other videos about meditation. It's those kind of videos are in the beginning. I'll talk about that some more. I know I will because, we should. But, the videos that I have about having to meditate, and you got to start somewhere. Even if it's just simple, there's sometimes I just have real simple, questions saying God, talking to him. Self-realization is realizing who you are as a spirit, and when you do that, you realize just how closely connected you are to God. He is right there. He's right there inside of you. Yes, He is. He's that close, but you don't know He's that close if you don't come to self-realization and understanding who you are as a spirit on this planet. I mean,